In the dense forests of Southeast Asia, a shadow quietly slips through the mist. It is the Indochinese tiger, a silent killer that the whole forest rarely sees. During the day, it almost disappears, blending into the old trees and cold gray rocks. But when the night falls, each step is as soft as the wind, each gaze as sharp as a knife cuts through the night. How does it live? How does it hunt? And why is this mysterious tiger gradually disappearing from the map? Let's step into the world that humans rarely touch. The SHYING truth about the mysterious life of the Indochinese tiger in the deep forest. In the dense forests of Southeast Asia, the Indochinese tiger quietly steps out of the darkness. This is one of the most mysterious tiger species, living hidden among old forests and rocky mountains. Indochinese tiger's day usually begins when the forest is still foggy and quiet. During the day, they are rarely active, mainly resting and observing their surroundings. Tigers often choose dense bushes, rocky crevices, or large tree roots to lie in hiding. The resting place must be cool, discreet but still able to see the path of prey. After waking up, the tiger stretches its muscles, stretches its shoulders, and licks its fur to clean its body. The black stripes on its yellow fur are not only beautiful, but also help it camouflage perfectly. Between the shade of the trees and the sunlight, the tiger's body almost melts into the forest floor. Its eyes are very well adapted to low light, especially at dusk and at night. Indochinese tigers are solitary animals, not usually in packs like many other species. Each individual maintains its own territory, which can be dozens of square kilometers wide. They mark their territory with scent, with scratches on tree trunks and the ground. These signs are like a message. This is my area. Do not invade. During the day, tigers move slowly and quietly along familiar trails in the forest. They listen to the rustling of leaves, the birdsong, the footsteps of other animals. Their keen hearing and sense of smell help them sense every movement around them. If it is too hot, tigers can find puddles or streams to lie down and soak. When dusk falls, that is when tigers really start their working day. Darkness is the perfect ally, helping them approach their prey more easily. The Indochinese tiger does not chase its prey for long distances, but relies on stealth and surprise. That it chooses paths with many bushes and boulders to hide its body. The tiger's prey can be deer, roe deer, wild boar, or sometimes free-roaming cattle. Before attacking, it must determine the wind direction to avoid revealing its scent. The tiger moves with extremely quiet steps, making almost no noise. Each step is slow, low, eyes always following the prey. When the distance is close enough, the tiger's entire body tenses like a compressed spring. Its breathing slows down. Every muscle prepares for the moment of explosive speed. In a decisive second, it rushes out of the bushes, attacking with all its strength. The attack is quick and decisive. To save energy. Not every hunt is successful. Sometimes the prey detects it in time and runs away. Every time it fails, the tiger has to consider whether to continue or stop to conserve energy. In nature, saving energy is sometimes as important as a meal. Therefore, tigers always choose the time and target very carefully. When hunting prey, tigers often drag the carcass to a hidden place to eat. It starts with soft, nutritious parts such as the abdomen and thighs. If there's a lot of food, the tiger can hide it and come back to eat again in a few days. While eating, it is always alert, stopping to listen for strange noises. After a full meal, the tiger lies down on the ground or on a pile of dry leaves to rest. It licks its fur, cleans blood and dirt, and then falls into a deep sleep. At times like this, its body has time to recover after an exhausting hunt. The daily life of a tiger is a cycle of resting, patrolling, hunting, and survival. But the life of the Indochinese tiger is not only about hunting, but also about maintaining the breed. The breeding season usually comes when food and weather conditions are favorable. At this time, females in the area can send out scent signals to signal. The male tiger sniffs and follows the trail, finding the female tiger's territory. When they meet, they do not rush into battle, but start with tentative steps. They can walk side by side, rub heads, snort, and make low roars. If the female accepts, they will stay close to each other for several days, even more than a week. After that, the male tiger leaves, leaving the arduous journey of raising cubs to the female tiger. The gestation period of the female tiger lasts about 3 months. She must find a very private, safe place to prepare for giving birth. Deep rock caves, hollow tree roots or dense bushes are ideal places for a nest. When about to give birth, the tigress hardly leaves the area, always on high alert. Each litter, the tigress usually gives birth to 2 to 3 cubs, sometimes less or more. The cubs are born with their eyes closed, their bodies still very weak. In the first weeks, they are completely dependent on their mother's milk and protection. The tigress rarely leaves her cubs for long, only going out to hunt when absolutely necessary. When the cubs begin to open their eyes and learn to walk. The jungle world appears both strange and dangerous. They are naughty, biting their tails, climbing on their mothers like hyperactive children. Through these games, they train their reflexes and strength for the future. Every pounce, every jump when playing is the first lesson in hunting skills. When the cubs are older, the mother tiger begins to take them along on short trips. At first, the tiger cubs just watch their mother stalk, lie in wait, and then attack their prey from afar. Gradually, they are allowed to try their hand at smaller, weaker prey. Each success is a valuable experience, strengthening their hunting instincts. The mother tiger is both a protector and a strict teacher of her children. If the cubs are too noisy or run around, they can roar softly to warn. In the wild, even a small mistake can cost them their lives. Therefore, the instincts and experiences passed down are extremely important. When they are old enough and know how to hunt, the cubs begin to leave their mothers and find their own territory. This is an important transition from a dependent young animal to an independent predator. They must learn to find food for themselves, avoid conflicts, and find safe shelter. Their new life begins, repeating the cycle of survival like many previous generations. Today, Indochinese tigers face many threats from the human world. The forest is shrinking, the prey is less, making the journey of survival even more difficult. The disappearance of tigers is not only the loss of a predator, but also the imbalance of the entire ecosystem. Each surviving tiger is an important piece of the forest. Daily life, silent hunts, and the birth of cubs are all very fragile to keep the roar of the Indochinese tiger from disappearing. Humans need to learn how to protect them. When we can protect the forest, protect the prey, it means there is still hope for this tiger. The Indochinese tiger is not only a symbol of strength, but also the soul of the old forest. Every time we imagine a tiger quietly walking through the early morning mist, we see that the forest is still alive. And in the sound of the wind blowing through the leaves, there is a reminder: protecting them is also protecting ourselves. Today's video comes to an end here. If you love the wild world as much as I do, don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next adventures, exploring the vast beauty of nature together.